Little Samuel loved church. In fact, he actually lived there. You see, Samuel was a helper for the high priest Eli. Now Eli was very old and nearly blind, so little Sammy was very busy lighting candles, finding sandals, feeding the donkey. One night, after Eli fell asleep, Sammy went to his bedroom, and it wasn't long before he dozed off, when suddenly Sammy was awakened to the sound of someone calling his name.
Samuel.
Sammy thought it was Eli, so he jumped out of his bed and raced up to Eli's room. "Here I am, Eli. What do you need?" "What? Who is it? I didn't call you. Go back to bed." Sammy walked back to his room and fell asleep. But again, he awoke to the sound of someone calling his name.
Samuel.
"Coming, Eli. Here I am, Eli. What do you need?" "What? You again? I didn't call you. Now please, go back to bed." Sammy walked back to his room, and it wasn't long before he fell back to sleep. But for the third time, he heard someone calling his name.
Samuel. Samuel.
He jumped up and once again ran off to Eli's room. "Here I am, Eli. What? You called me. I didn't call you. If it wasn't you, then God. I think God is calling you." "God? Calling me?" "Yes. Go back to your room and lie down. If you hear the voice calling you again, say, 'Yes, God, your servant is listening.'" He ran back to his room very excited that God might be trying to talk to him. Soon he fell asleep, and sure enough, God called his name.
Samuel.
"Yes, God, your servant is listening." And that's when God first started telling Samuel all the things he planned to do. He grew up to be a mighty prophet, always making time to talk with God.